As always, thank you so much for joining me. Today's class is it's Yoga Flow. Today's class is Yoga Flow, and we are continuing our 4-week focus of opening up the neck, the shoulders, and the upper back. So we have a lot of chest openers and back bends in today's class. We're going to begin in a child's pose. So come to the back of your mat, bring your big toes to touch, separate your knees as wide as what's comfortable for you, and walk your hands all the way forward to the top of your mat. Relax your forehead down on the mat and begin to relax through your shoulders and your neck. Take a deep breath in through the nose, feel the belly expand. Exhale, sigh it out. Take another longer, deeper inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it all go. And take your third largest, biggest breath yet. Invite in as much air as you possibly can into your lungs. Pause when you reach the top, maybe taking one more sip of air, feeling the lungs expand, and forcibly exhale everything out of your lungs. Notice if that finds a little bit more space in the spine. Perhaps you want to inch your forehead just a bit further forward. Perhaps you find more length in the torso and want to walk your hands gently forward. Now seal your lips and begin to focus on long, slow, deep inhales and long, slow, complete exhales. Try to remove any distractions out of the mind, any mind chatter, to-do list items. All of those things will be there at the end of class. Imagine the four corners of your mat, drawing a little protective boundary, trying to keep your focus and attention inward. Gently rock your forehead from ear to ear. And when you're ready, lift your head and begin to slide your hands forward, coming into a puppy dog pose. So your hips will stack up over your knees. So you can bring your knees hips width distance apart. Release your chest down toward the mat. And maybe even bring your chin down if that feels okay. Notice how this puts a little bit more emphasis on the shoulders, the shoulder blades, and opening up through the chest. When you're ready, slowly tilt your weight forward and come up to a tabletop. Stack your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Inhale, cow pose, look up, roll the shoulders down your back, lift the tailbone. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine, tuck your chin, press the mat straight down. Inhale, cow, broaden through the collarbone, creating space through the front side body. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine, breathe into the space between your vertebrae. One more round, just like that. Maybe inviting in some elbow bends to warm those up. And exhale, cat. Return back to your tabletop. Place your weight in your left hand. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, opening up through the shoulder. And begin to reach your fingers behind you, back towards your feet. Rotate them down in one big circle, continuing forward. And then all the way back up again. Holding at the top, inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Guide your right arm all the way under your left until your right ear comes down to the mat. Try to recenter your hips over your knees. An option to stay right here, or extend your left hand forward, stretching out through the left underarm. Notice how this once again opens up the shoulders, breathing through any discomfort. Slowly draw your left hand back. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, come back down to tabletop. Inhale, bring your left hand to the sky. Opening up through the left shoulder, reaching the fingertips back behind you, sweeping them down and forward, and then all the way back up again. Inhale at the top. Exhale, thread the needle, guide the left arm under the right, pull it all the way through until your left ear comes back down to the mat. Recenter those hips over knees. An option to stay right here if you're feeling a little off balance, or if you feel stable, reach your right hand forward, feeling a nice stretch under the right underarm and through the left shoulder. Slowly guide your right hand back, push yourself up, reach the left arm to the sky, and come back down to tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, find yourself in downward facing dog with knees severely bent. So it's our first down dog of class. Keep a nice deep bend in the knees, and then begin to press one heel down at a time to walk out your dog. As you begin to walk the dog, feel the back of the calves and the knees and the thighs start to warm up, trying to deepen the stretch little by little with each step. Beautiful. Settle into your downward facing dog, peeking the hips as high as you can, and then relaxing the heels down toward the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet behind your wrists, ragdoll pose. Allow your arms to hang heavy, still a nice deep bend in the knees, relaxing through the spine. When you're ready, release your hands down, tuck your chin, and roll yourself up as you inhale. When you reach the top, big shoulder rotations, up, back, and down. Once more, just like that, up, back, and down. Beautiful. Walk your feet closer together, hips, toes can come to a touch, or just keep them an inch or so apart. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, extended mountain. Root down through all four corners of both feet. Reach your fingertips up. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Lift through the left side body and gently bend toward the right side of your mat. Feeling a nice deep stretch through the whole left side. Open up through the shoulder. Maybe look past your left fingertips. Inhale as you come back to center, and exhale, gentle bend to the left. Left hand reaches down, pull up and over through the right arm, opening up through the shoulder, perhaps looking past the fingertips. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, gentle back bend. Lift the chest. Maybe push your hips a little bit forward to deepen the bend. Inhale, rise mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift, long, strong spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise once again, all the way to standing. Arms come with us this time. Exhale, gentle bend to the right. Right arm reaches down, lifting up and over with the left. Peel the left shoulder open so it's reaching toward the sky. Inhale as you come to center. And exhale, bend toward the left. Left arm lowers, reach up and over with the right. Open the chest to the sky, peeling the right shoulder back. Inhale, center. Exhale, gentle back bend. Lift the chest, maybe push the hips a little forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift, long, strong spine, squeeze the low belly in and up. Reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, come down to a plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back, lower the hips in line between your shoulders and your heels. Activate through the triceps, through the core and the glutes. Inhale, hold here. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Peel the chest off the mat, roll your shoulders down your back, and squeeze the elbows in toward the ribs. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push yourself up through tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pedal it out if you're still feeling a little tightness. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward folds. A little quicker through our sun A this time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back to a high plank. Lower all the way down, nice and slow, squeezing the elbows in. Inhale, baby cobra, or start to put a little bit more weight into the hands to lift your chest a little bit more off the mat. Still roll the shoulders down your back, maybe even look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push yourself up. Option to stop through tabletop or lift all the way to downward facing dog. Bring your feet together at the back of your mat. Inhale, right leg high. So take a moment here in your three-legged dog, roll out the ankle, maybe bend the knee for just a moment, maybe open up the hip a little bit. First three-legged down dog of class. And when you're ready, step it through low lunge. Bring your right foot in between your hands. Hold in your low lunge. Gently rock forward and back, stretching out the left ankle and calf. And when you're ready, step your left foot in slightly until your both feet can come flat on the mat. And take a look at your heels. So your heels are in one straight line, and your left foot is at about a 45-degree angle. Inhale, reach yourself all the way up. Warrior one. Once you get to the top, if it feels comfortable to separate the feet a little bit more, feel free to do so to get a little bit of a deeper lunge. But keep that back heel on the mat and feel a nice stretch through the back calf. Inhale. Exhale, lift through the chest, maybe find a little back bend, looking up with your eyes, reaching up, and maybe slightly back with the hands. Inhale brings you back to center. Exhale, step back to a warrior two. So widen the stance. Make your left foot parallel with the back of your mat and sink a little deeper into that right knee. Sinking low into that right lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm to the sky.
Exhale, hold. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Place the left or right elbow on the thigh and lift the left arm to the sky. Option to keep the left hand straight up, or maybe begin to bind it toward the back of the low spine. So putting the back of your hand along the base of your spine for a little leverage to open up through that left shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Gaze down at your front foot. Bring both hands down, step back to a high plank, and lower all the way or halfway down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Always an option to stop through tabletop. Feet together at the back of your mat. Inhale, left leg high. So once again, first three-legged dog on this side, taking the opportunity to roll out the ankle, maybe bend the knee, maybe open up through the hip, see if you have any little pops or cracks. And when you're ready, step it through low lunge. Pause in low lunge, gently rock forward and back, opening up through the right ankle, and then step the right foot in for warrior one feet. When you're ready, lift the chest, stack the shoulders over the hips, and once again, once you're up, if you have a little bit more room to widen the feet, please do so. Just make sure that back heel is still on the mat. Inhale, look up. Maybe start to walk your gaze and your fingertips up the ceiling behind you slightly. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, warrior two. Take a bigger step back, parallel the back foot to the back of your mat, and sink into that warrior two lunge. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, activate through the arms. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, hold. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, left arm on the thigh, right arm reaches to the sky. Same option on this side. You can keep the hand lifted or bring the back of your right hand to your low back and use that as leverage to peel the right shoulder open. Inhale, reach the arm back up. Exhale, look down and in front of you and make your way to high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So the next sequence we're going to do, I want to invite you to have a block handy. So if you need to take a moment to grab a block, please take this opportunity to grab a yoga block and place it at the top center of your mat. If you don't have it, that's okay. You can use a water bottle. It's just a stabilizing tool for this next posture. And when you get set up, then make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. So step that back foot in slightly. Rise all the way to standing. Inhale. Exhale, open it up to warrior two. Step the back foot, the left foot back. Maybe sink a little deeper into that lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior. Beautiful. Exhale, hold. Inhale, warrior two. So now if this next posture doesn't seem like something you want to try, you can go ahead and stick with the extended side angle we did in the first round. But if you want to try something new, I'm going to guide you into standing half moon. So what you're going to do is step your back foot in slightly. So think warrior one feet. Put your hand on your block or your water bottle or whatever you have handy, and then begin to lift your back foot up off the mat. So you're using the block for stability. If you don't need it, you can always just lift the hand or lace it off to the side and you're balancing on the right leg. Once you have a little balance, try to keep that back leg parallel with the mat, so it's level at your hip height. Bend or point your left toes toward the side of your mat. So they're not pointing down, they're pointed laterally. And then, if you're feeling good at that point, start to peel the left shoulder open so your shoulders actually stack above one another. And it's okay if you fall out. Maybe put that back foot down, see if you can get back into it for one more try. And when you're ready, step the back foot all the way back into warrior two. Great try, great attempt. That's a very difficult balancing posture. When you're ready, extended side angle. Reach forward, place the right arm on the thigh, lift the left arm to the sky. Exhale, look down at your front foot, release the hands, step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower and push up to high cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We should be feeling very warmed up now. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Step the back foot in. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, step it back. Warrior two. Find your beautiful warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the lunge. Exhale, warrior two. All right, we're going to try that standing half moon again. So walk your back foot in slightly. Lean forward. Try to grab your block with your left hand. And then kick your right foot off the mat and work on trying to level out the right leg above the mat. Again, the toes are pointing sideways. So if you're pointing your toes down to the mat, that's not quite the intention for this posture. Try to open them up so they point toward the side wall or whatever is next to you. Lift your right arm to the sky and maybe try to think about stacking your right shoulder over your left. That means opening up the chest to the right side of your mat. Beautiful. When you're ready, step it all the way back to a warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Right arm reaches high. Exhale, look down. Place your hands down. Step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower halfway down. Inhale. Cobra or high up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to try that sequence one more time so you get to practice your balancing. Practice makes progress. Bring your feet to the back together at the back of your mat. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one, rise. Exhale, warrior two, step it back. Inhale, reverse warrior, nice and fluid. Exhale, standing half moon. So if you feel comfortable, just flow right into it. Find your balance with the right hand on the block. Left leg is lifted, peeling the left shoulder open. If your balance allows you to look sideways or up, then go for it. If it doesn't, then keep your gaze on your block. When you're ready, gently bend the front knee, step it all the way back to warrior two. Fantastic job. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward, left arm to the sky. Exhale, look down. Release your hands down, step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, last try, left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, standing half moon. Walk your right foot in. Find the block with your left hand. Root down through all four corners of your left foot. It's okay if you keep your left knee bent. And if keeping the top arm lengthened is too much, you can always place it on your hip if that's helpful. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, step it back. Warrior two. It's okay if that was hard. Balancing is always really challenging, but that's a really fun posture to work up towards. Inhale, hold. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm reaches to the sky. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release the hands down. Step it back, high plank, chaturanga, dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Now, as promised, I did tell you I was going to have two peak postures for tonight. Standing half moon was one of them, and our next one is another balancing posture, and we are nice and warmed up for it. So we are going to practice getting into dancer's pose, and the great news is there's various levels, so you're going to choose the level that suits you today, and if that's the first level, that's great. You can see what you're going to work up towards as you continue to learn this posture. So to get into dancer, you're going to start with your feet together in mountain pose. So shoulders stacked over hips, rooting down through all four corners of both feet. Place your weight in your left foot and begin to lift your right foot behind you. Grab the inside of your right foot. So your thumb should be right next to your big toe. Beautiful. And if you fall out, that's totally okay. From here, bring your knees together and roll your right shoulder behind you. Reach your left arm to the sky. Now, if this is a challenge or if you need to hold on to a wall or a chair right now, that is okay. This is level 1. So if you want to stay here and work on this, go for it. The next option is to start to kick your foot into your hand. As you start to kick your foot into your hand, that's going to tell your chest to reach forward. But I want you to focus on kicking behind you. So kick, kick, kick with your right foot and allow that to propel your left hand forward as a counterweight. Try to keep your right hip reaching down so your hips are level. Kick, kick, kick as far as you feel comfortable. And when you're ready, slowly come out of it. Return to level 1 and bring your right foot down to the mat. Beautiful. Great job. Let's try that on the left side. And keep in mind that you're not necessarily equally balanced on both sides. So if one side feels easier to balance on, that is totally okay. So once again, we find ourselves in our mountain pose. We root down through all four corners of both feet. This is where that visual is really helpful. Start to place your weight in your right foot and start to lift your left foot off the mat until you can reach behind you and grab it. So you're still grabbing on the inside of your left foot. So your elbow, your inner elbow is pointing out. It's the big toe side is where your palm is on your left foot. Bring your knees back together. Find that nice central spine. And when you're ready, start to lift your right arm to the sky. And maybe this is where we stop today. But if you want to try that next level, start to kick your foot directly behind you. So not out to the side, directly behind you. Kick, kick, kick until all you can do is start to reach forward. But the focus of balance here has to be on the kick behind you and then using your right arm as a counterweight. Kick, 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 kick. And when you're ready, slowly start to come out of it, just like we got into it, and return to your mountain pose. Beautiful, wonderful job. Let's try that just one more time, each leg, so you can see how it feels, to see if you get a little bit more progress. And if you're just not feeling it today, maybe go ahead and hold tree for me for a minute here, just so we have something to work on in balance. All right, let's try the right side one more time. This is a balance focused class today. Find yourself in mountain, place your weight in the left foot, start to reach your right foot behind you, grab for the inside of the right foot, left arm reaches high, find your center balance. And then, if you're feeling it tonight, start to kick. Kick, 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 kick. And then start to reach forward like you're gonna shake my hand. Kick, kick, kick. Point the hips down and slowly come on out of it. Beautiful. Left side. See which side is a little bit more comfortable for you. Weights in the right foot. Bring your left foot behind you. Grab the inside, big toe side. Reach the right arm high. Knees together. Find your center. When you're ready, start to kick. Kick, 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 kick. And then you will start to tilt. And as you kick, then you can begin to reach forward as a counterweight. Hips reach down. It's okay to fall out. Hips point down. Kick, kick, kick. And when you're ready, come back out of it. And it's okay if you fall or if it's challenging. That's how we grow and we learn. Beautiful. Come back to center. Join me in mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, make your way down to a seated position. So come down to an easy seat. Cross your legs. Bring your hands to your knees. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. I applaud you for trying two very challenging poses tonight, both balance focused, which is probably one of the most difficult things to be able to practice in yoga, and you did it. So please do not hold any judgment of yourself. You showed up and you tried, and that's all anyone can ever ask of you. When you're ready, tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder, feeling a nice stretch along the left side of your neck. Continuing to focus on the breath. Long, slow, deep inhales. Long, slow, complete exhales. Tilt your chin forward, feeling, and pause to feel a nice stretch along the back of the neck. And then continue, so your left ear is over the left shoulder. Not straining, just allowing the natural weight of your head to have a nice gentle stretch along the right side of your neck. Continue to look up, letting your head tilt back. And when you're ready, come back up to center. Place your right hand on your left knee and the left hand at the base of your spine. Inhale, reach the crown of your head to the sky and gently twist toward your left shoulder. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, engage through the core as you calmly untwist. And then try the other side. Left hand to right knee, right hand at the base of your spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, gentle twist toward your right shoulder. Keeping the core engaged to prevent you from twisting any further than you mean to. Inhale as you come back to center, seated cow position. So lift the chest, roll your shoulders down your back, look up. Exhale, seated cat. Round the spine, tuck your chin, breathe into the space behind you. One more round just like that. Inhale, seated cow. Exhale, seated cat. Come back to your easy seat and find your version of Shavasana. So perhaps you prefer to lay down on your back and get comfortable. Perhaps you might want to try a seated Shavasana tonight, which is what I will be doing. Either way, find the most comfortable seat or lying down position and close your eyes and allow yourself to take a nice big deep breath through the nose and exhale, sigh it out. Allow your shoulders to hang heavy. Allow your arms to hang heavy by your sides. And begin to release the muscles in the body, relaxing through the toes, the arches, the balls of your feet and your heels. Relax through your ankles, your calves, your knees and your thighs. Relax through your glutes. Allow your hips to feel supported by the earth beneath you. Soften through the belly as it gently expands and contracts with each effortless breath. Relax your tongue from the roof of your mouth and release the muscles in your arms, relaxing through your fingertips, your palms and your wrists. Relax through your forearms, your biceps and your triceps, and all of the muscles through your shoulders and your neck. Relax through the face, your eyebrows, your cheekbones, and your jaw. If you're ready, begin to bring awareness back to your body and your breath. Take a slightly deeper inhale through the nose and exhale, sigh it out. If you are lying down on your back, gently reach your arms up over your head for a wall-to-wall stretch. Draw your knees into your chest and gently rock from side to side. Slowly fall over onto your favorite side and keeping your eyes closed, push yourself up to a seat. Bring your palms together and press your thumbs into your chest. May we look inward for validation and acceptance. Inhale, draw your thumbs to your lips. May we speak words of truth, kindness, and encouragement, even to ourselves. Inhale, draw your thumbs to your third eye center. May we be the change we wish to see in this world. Take a deep inhale to fill yourself with love and light. And exhale to share it with those who need it. Namaste.